it's Paulina here, sports rotator from Nottingham Physio, and what we're doing here today is working on a core exercise which is called a dead bug. Okay, so we're going to do two variations to start building up our dead bug progressions. We've got a great core matrix video that you can check on our YouTube channel, and if you want to, it's a core matrix exercise, and there's a couple of variations there, so hopefully everyone can find a little bit of a challenge through it. Now today in our dead bug we will focus on finding good position, focus on being able to breathe in this position, and then we'll do a lowering of our arms and lowering of our legs. Okay, so 4 different points to cover, and we'll break it down so that you can find that it's easy for you to follow at home. So first of all, we will need to lie down flat on the floor. So you want to make sure that you've got a little bit of space in front of you, a little bit of space behind you, so you can reach your legs and arms as far away from your body as you can, and there is nothing on the way. We will start with 90 degrees to the hip, 90 degrees to the knee, and your feet pointing up. Okay, so you're going to end up in this position here. And what you want to do then is lift your arms up towards the ceiling, so straight all the way through your elbows, holding this position. Now, you may notice that you have a little bit of an arch underneath your back. You want to squeeze this arch down, so you want to squeeze your back down to the floor, push the belly button down, engage through the muscles here on your core, and hold this position. Now, a lot of people find that this position, just holding it, will cause them to hold their breath. Okay, we don't want you to hold your breath. We want you to be able to hold this position without holding your breath, so you should be able to speak, or you should be able to take a couple of breaths while you just rest in this position, and make sure that you're just happy holding it. Okay, if you're happy holding this position and you can breathe as normal without holding your breath, what we'll try and do is do arm lowers. So still holding my back nice and flat, squeezing it down against the floor. I'm going to reach behind with my arm, one arm at a time, trying to reach as far away from my head as I can, and then I'm going to bring it back to the middle. And I'm going to swap sides. So again, down, reach forward and through, but I'm really squeezing hard through my to my belly button or through my core muscles here to maintain that position. Okay, so you don't want the hips to roll forwards, or you don't want the back to come off. If you notice your back is coming off, so let's say you're halfway through the movement and you just drop your hips like this, okay, get back to the position that you're holding before and just work through this smaller range of movement. Okay, so if you find that you can't quite reach all the way back, it's absolutely fine. Just work through the range that you can control at the minute, and then gradually we'll build it up. So it's fine if you just start with working through half the range as far as you can hold this position of your back against the floor. Now, arms will stop moving now. We'll keep them in the same position, so elbows extended, reaching out towards the ceiling, and we'll start moving our legs. So a bit harder this time, okay? And again, we want to be able to control the back position. So if I can only lower it that much, and I need to come back because I feel as I go any further, I'm again going to drop or lose this back position, squeeze it back down, and make sure that you just work in a range that you're comfortable. Okay? Now, as you progress and as you get better in the exercise, and you can extend the leg further, you should try and aim to go all the way down, extend your leg fully, squeeze your glutes, so the muscle of your bum on this side, okay, point your toes open towards you, and bring it back in. Okay, again, all that without losing that position of the back, and you just inches off the floor from this position here. Okay, and again, we'll do alternate legs, so we swap legs, and each time you don't want to be holding your breath, so again, you should be able to talk through it, or you should be able to just make sure to focus and breathe all the way through exercise, so you don't be holding your breath for any of this as you're going along. Okay, so making sure that you control the position of your back, trying to work on these reaches. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to build up towards 20 reaches, so 10 on each arm, and then we're trying to build towards 20 reaches with the legs. Okay, so 10 on each leg. So at the beginning, you may find that you're doing 20 by actually just going through halfway of the range. Okay, over time you're going to build up towards doing 20. Now if you can go for the full range, but you feel like, oh, I've done maybe 10 repetitions now, and on the 11th one I'm reaching and I'm losing that position, as it's fine, just stop at 11. Do your legs as many as you can, and then build your numbers up gradually, okay? So the aim is to build to 20 arm movements, 10 on each side, 20 leg movements, 10 on each side. At the beginning, it doesn't matter how many you do as far as you pay attention to the form and technique that you do it with, and you gradually build the numbers up. It should be a challenge, so you shouldn't just give up and be like, oh, you know what, it's not happening today. You should try and challenge yourself, so it should be tough. You may find that you may be shaking a little bit, that it's quite hard to maintain this position, but it's absolutely fine. Just push yourself to do a couple of more reps, even if you need to reduce the range. Over time, this exercise will become much easier, and when you can fly through 20 for your arms, 20 for your legs, we'll have a progression ready for you. So I hope you enjoy, and make sure to check out the other videos as well.